Hey guys, welcome back to Amanda's Favorites, where I have new videos every Tuesday. I also give an extra monthly video or a Zoom call to my patrons. If you're interested in supporting me over there and checking that out, the link is down in the description. Welcome to one of my most fun videos of the whole year, my top 5 daily planners. This is where I share my personal top 5 favorites out of the planners I have reviewed and top 5 runner-ups. So you'll get 10 planners total in this video. Down below in the description, I will link every single planner. I will link to their website. I will link to my full review video of them because I have a full review video on each one of these planners. And I will link any discount codes I have for that company because I have several for the planners I'm reviewing today. And I will also link my affiliate links. If you are making a purchase and my video has helped you, I would be so grateful if you clicked through my affiliate link to make that purchase. It doesn't change anything about your sale, and it just gives me credit for your sale, which helps me keep this channel going. Thank you so much for supporting me in that way. Okay, we're going to jump right in to my top 5. For those that haven't seen this video yet, I just want to start by explaining that these are only planners that I have reviewed. The planner world is huge and amazing, and there are some amazing planners I have never seen, heard of, or had my hands on. And unless I have reviewed it, then it's not going to make it into this video. So these are only planners that I have reviewed, and these are just my personal top 5 faves. And some of them are influenced by me thinking as a whole, what planner would serve my community the best. So while it may not be a planner that I use, I think it's an amazing daily planner that can serve a vast majority of the people well. So that's kind of how I make my choices. Let's jump right in. Here are my top 5 faves. The Whitney English Daily Planner is number 1, and these are in no particular order. So my top 5 are not ordered from my favorite down to the least favorite of the top 5. No particular order at all. Whitney English Daily. In this video, we're going to take a quick look at the page layout and give you all the specs. And then if you are interested in that planner, my full review video with all the details and a full walkthrough will be linked down in the description for you. I do have a Whitney English discount, and that will be linked down in the description also. Here are all the specs, and then we'll look at a blank page. This is my pen test. I do a pen test on every planner, and we'll look at the back of the page. So the Whitney English planner has a 7x9 page. It's 7 3/8 by 10 if you're going by the cover, and it's 1 3/4 inches thick. It weighs 2 pounds and 6 ounces. So it is one of the larger daily planners. Her page is one of the larger ones if you like a lot of space. Because she does do a full year, you get 365 undated daily pages in here. You know, it is pretty thick and heavy because this is 80-pound paper, y'all. 120 GSM, 80-pound paper. So amazing thick paper, beautiful paper. She does have a free printable page to try on her website. Your planner now comes with a sticker sheet. I don't have one of those in here. And I love the aspect of undated daily planners. And this is why. If you are already using a weekly planner, which I know that many people in the planner world do this, and so do I. I use a weekly planner, but then I like a daily planner or a notebook to write my daily list in. So if you're already using a weekly dated planner, you don't necessarily need a dated daily planner. Now, some people might still want theirs to be dated, but that leaves it open that number 1, you have full pages for weekends. Number 2, you are not wasting any pages. When you're not needing a daily list that day or a daily page, or you're on vacation, or let's say you just want to use it for your work days. You're not wasting weekend pages. So there are absolutely no wasted pages in an undated daily. And it makes it easy to pick up and try a new planner, to put it away and save it for another day and be able to pull it back out again. And as our lives and seasons change, a lot of times we want to do that. We want to use this daily planner for a while and switch to another one. That is the beauty of an undated. You have 29 to-do lines, which that is a lot, you guys. 29. The to-do lines are bigger than your agenda time slots. So for people like me who prefer that, your agenda time slots are shaded on the half hours, and you have from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. You have water tracking. You have room for, they say, a top 5 of the day. But if you use this last line, you could actually fit a top 6 of the day. Or how I might use it is not use the last line and put my top 3 there because I like to have a top 3. And then I might use this for something else. That could be dinner or workout or whatever else you want to put over there. You have a good header space up here for writing someone's birthday or a focus of the day or something important. You circle the day of the week and you write in the date there. Every page in the Whitney English Planner is numbered. So if you need to index something, like you're taking important notes, because there is a lot of room on these pages. Let's look at the pen test and then we'll look at a blank page. So here's all the pens I usually try: dark mild liner, ERIN CONDREN dual tips. And I did happen to use and write on the back of the pen test page. But so you can see every page in here being used. Nothing shows through dramatic at all. Nothing is bleeding through. The paper is 80 pounds, you guys, so it really handles pen well. And you can see this page I wrote all over. And then if you look at the back of it, it's very hard to see anything at all even showing through. Of course, no bleed through. So let's look at a blank page. This is how I was thinking about doing a page one day, like dividing up, because she has so many to-do slots: my channel work, my homework, computer stuff, and then like gratitude. So there are a lot of lines here. They are long. If you need that in a planner, and which I prefer in a daily planner, I like to have more length to my lines. And those lines are 3.75 inches. So that's a really good length there. We're just going to look at a blank page so you can get the overall scope. Now, this planner has no monthly layouts because it is undated. So it has no monthly layouts. It doesn't have any extra pages at the end for notes. It just goes straight through to all your daily pages. You do have a really nice, huge accordion pocket up front. Look at that. And it is sturdy and it is huge. It could hold a big amount of stuff. Here is a blank daily page to look at. You get a quote on the left side of every single daily page. I kind of like that. That's a space that you wouldn't be using. It's really close, to the edge of the page. And yet she utilized it for something motivating, like don't give up on your dreams. You don't have to be perfect to be amazing. Just a different quote on every single page. So this is specifically where she is talking about writing in your heart goals, which is what would drive your focus for the day up here. But you can read about that in the beginning of her planner. Also, her Instagram has a lot of information on that, and her blog. So that's her heart goal system. But here is your blank page. That is the Whitney English Planner. I don't even think I mentioned the price though. This planner is steep at $74, but you are getting a full year, right, of daily pages. And let me just tell you that Whitney is always running special sales and deals. So this is undated. If you just wait for a little bit and you follow her on Instagram, she sometimes runs some really fun, just like if you're following her on Instagram, she gives out random codes where they have been like half off before and crazy deals. Definitely check that out. And that wraps up our Whitney English daily planner. Next up is number 2, in no particular order, is Plum Paper. This is their A5 size. In all of my previous Plum Paper videos, I have never reviewed a daily A5 from them. I've done a disc bound 7x9 daily from them. I've done the coil bound 7x9 from them. And those are all in my review videos here up on YouTube. And I will link a daily video down here in the description. But this is a brand new one that I requested and got just for this video. I wanted to be able to share their A5 size since I had never shared it before. And I think it's such a great size for a daily planner. Plum Paper, you can customize and choose a lot of things with your planner. You can choose what month it starts, and you can choose on the daily if you're getting 6-month or 12-month. We will go over those prices inside. This is a 6-month daily planner, so it is very portable in the A5 size. They have tons of beautiful covers for you to choose from. Covers are really thick and waterproof. Think almost a really thick placemat-like material, but a very nice one. You can request that your covers be interchangeable, but you do have to request that. It's a little bit confusing. I think there's a box at checkout that you request that on. They do have a tutorial video on their site about how to build and order one of their planners, and it's probably in that video. So if you want an interchangeable cover, check that out. I did request that, and so this cover is interchangeable. If you order their covers interchangeable, you can change them out with ERIN CONDREN covers. Although the ERIN CONDREN cover, I have shown this in an IGTV before, it does not quite come out as far as Plum Paper, so it doesn't cover all your Plum Paper tabs. So if you're okay for the tabs showing a little bit, then that's okay. Then over that cover, they put a clear plastic cover to even protect that one even more. But if you are putting on like an ERIN CONDREN cover, you're going to want to cut this one off. This one does not come being interchangeable, so you would have to actually cut that off. But that is your Plum Paper cover. Plum Paper, like I said, start any month you want. I went ahead and made it for 2022 and 6 months. When you go into Plum Paper, these are dated planners. So you get all your dated layouts for a year at a glance. You get your special dates. And once again, like I said, we're not going to run through every page of the planner because those full videos will be linked down here in the description. But you get a dated monthly layout. Then you go into your daily pages. This is the Plum Paper modern color scheme. They also have a colorful, and then they have one they call a neutral. I have shared all those different color schemes in my different Plum Paper videos, and I have an entire Plum Paper playlist. Let's talk about the specs of this planner. This is the modern color scheme. Each month is a different color in here for your 6 months. And then I think it rotates again. I can't remember exactly the details on that, but your color carries over to every single page. So February is that blue, March is light green, April is a peach, May is a golden, and June is a light blue. This planner is $29 if you purchase the 6-month A5 and you don't have any add-ons to it. So there are lots of choices for add-ons. Their 12-month A5 daily is $49. They are partnered with Mohawk Paper, and Mohawk actually makes a special paper just for them. There's a whole little tab about it on their website. They did not list their paperweight from what I could find, but from my previous video, it was listed as 80 pound, and it is the same paper. So this is 80 pound paper. I have an email out to double check that with them. I will put it here in the video if anything has changed on that. It is a buttery, smooth Mohawk 80 pound paper. It's very smooth, like almost like writing on silk or butter, really, but it's not slick. So it does not have tooth to it, which is like the texture that ERIN CONDREN paper has. Even though they're made by Mohawk, Plum Paper is made by Mohawk, Simplified's made by Mohawk, and ERIN CONDREN's made by Mohawk, so is Golden Coil. But they are all different papers. So their blend is very smooth and buttery. Here is my pen test, and you can see on the back side, you absolutely see nothing. I mean, their page, I don't even see ghosting on there. So nothing is going to bleed through. You won't even have ghosting, and it looks like you're starting a fresh new page every day. Let's look at the page layout while we're here. You have a top 3, and this is the fun thing about Plum Paper. You get to customize this. That's what makes it such a great planner. You get to write in what goes in each of these slots. So the slots are placed on the page, and they let you customize what goes in each one. Or if you're not sure you're going to stick to the same thing the whole year, you can leave those blank and you can write them in yourself, or don't write them in because you just memorize and know what goes there. I went ahead and had things printed there so you could see what it looks like. I put my top 3 in appointments. The whole word appointments wouldn't fit there. That's why I abbreviated it. Because I like to see, I consider my top 3 for the day. I consider appointments in that because it takes my time. It takes a lot of time, generally, appointments or errands. And so I like those to stand out and be in my top 3. I mean, if I had 3 appointments or errands, I probably would not be getting any other major work done that day besides homeschool and like just my housework and general maintenance and food and upkeep for my family. So that just helps me see what my day is going to look like. You can see that is shaded like in an ombre effect with the color of the month. Then they have this time slot section. This is meant for you to write the time and your appointments here, but I wouldn't use it that way because I don't have that many appointments. You could also time block your day that way. Like if you want to say, from 8 to 10, I'm going to be working on this, 10 to 12:30 this, 12:30 to 1:30 my lunch break. So you could definitely write in and time block up your day. But I'm just going to use it to list my channel work. The way the lines are, it's okay. I like that they didn't put dots in there for your time slots. I like that it just has a dotted line. And that way, if you're not actually writing time slots in there, you can use it for something else. You could draw a tick off box there, or that can just act as your tick off box. So my channel work would go there. My home or just personal would go here. Instagram notes, so things I want to be sharing on Instagram that day. And then I just made this box a tomorrow because I often on my daily page like think of something that I need to remember for the next day. And then I left the bottom section for a gratitude, but that could be a journaling. It could be your dinner. It could be your workout. It could be whatever you want. But I love the versatility of their page. I love that time slots don't take up half your page, which they do in so many daily planners. And many times with different jobs or stay-at-home mom or homeschool mom or work from home people, you don't need an entire half of your page in time slots unless you are someone who likes to time block every single day. So I just love the versatility of this one. Let me make sure I've given you all the specs because I haven't. So it's an A5, it's 5.8 by 8.3, but they also offer the daily in a 7 by 9, even in an 8.5 by 11, and they are all customizable. This only weighs 1 pound and 4 ounces. And yep, I think we got all the specs. So that is Plum Paper. I do not have an affiliate link for Plum Paper or a discount code down below, but they have told my people that you can email them, and you just email them and request. Only if you are a first-time customer, you can get 10% off. Just say you're from Amanda's Favorites and you would like the first-time customer discount code. And that will all be down in the description for you. All right, number 3 on my top 5 is the CONDREN Daily Duo. You guys, I love CONDREN. I use it for my weekly planner. I have for 4 years used it for my weekly planner. I have dabbled in the Daily Duo and used it off and on when I wanted a daily planner. I myself use a notebook system for my daily planner at this time, but this is a great daily planner. I love CONDREN paper. I love her colors. So just because of loving those things, love her coil, love the covers. So let's jump into this. The CONDREN Daily Duo now comes in a 7 by 9 or an A5 size. This is the A5 size. So this is the 5.8 by 8.3, but you can get it in the 7 by 9. Now, you can only buy the Daily Duo as a set for the whole year. So you can't just buy 6 months to try out. I think it will be great if they eventually change it to letting you buy 1 6-month book to try out, but they don't offer that now. So the set for a whole year, you can either buy the academic year or you can buy the calendar year, is $68 for both. They don't offer them sold separately, but I'm saying if you break it down just to think in your head comparing to like other books that you can buy separately, like Plum Paper for 6 months, that would make it about $34 each. They have 80-pound paper with the really nice tooth to it, which means a little bit of texture, which I love. It just grabs pen really well and absorbs it, and I love that. These are made in the USA. I'm sorry that I did not research every company if they were made in the USA. If I can find that on different websites, I will add that in for each planner on the video screen. This one weighs only 1 pound and 3 ounces. Here is my pen test. You can see on the back with the 80-pound paper, amazing, nothing showing through, bleeding through. Hardly, you can't even see that there was any writing on the opposite page. Let's look at the layout while we're here. Your holidays go at the top of the page. You have your date up here. You have room to write a birthday or a header. Here's something interesting CONDREN has. They have your month at a glance on every single page. Now, this is something that some people love and some people don't. I personally would like the extra space there to be like a top 3 for the day above my to-do list, but they have that monthly calendar there. Then you have a 6 a.m. start to a 7 p.m. end time, but you have an extra line down here you could use for dinner or a workout, but you could also make it go through the 8 p.m. hour. You have half-hour slots on a full line with just a dotted line in between. You have 13 to-do tick-off boxes and then a little blank note space down here. If you purchase the 7 by 9, which I have in full videos here on YouTube, it's just a bigger page. You have a longer space to write in, and you have bigger lines to write in because your page is just extended. Like I already mentioned, the things I love about CONDREN are her paper, her colors, the feel of the covers and just the coil itself and the way it feels when you hold it in hand. I do love her planners. So this is the Daily Duo. If you are a first-time customer to ERIN CONDREN, I do have $10 off your first purchase with the link down in the bio. If you sign up at that link, they will email you a $10 off coupon really quickly. And I am an affiliate with ERIN CONDREN, so I do have an affiliate link down there too. Number 4 in the daily planner lineup is Kitlife. Now, this is their academic year planner. They haven't come out with their 2022 planner yet. I'm doing this video a little bit earlier this year than normal for several reasons. It needed to fall earlier this year in my life to make it work. So Kitlife does not have their 2022 planner out yet. This is their academic year. Generally, they put a hardcover on their calendar year, and their academic year is different in trying a more lighter weight soft cover this year. Their page layout generally has stayed the same and colors, so I don't think there's going to be any major changes, but you can watch my channel because I will be coming out with a full review video when they come out with their 2022 calendar year planner, which I will believe will be around mid-October when that video and planner will be coming out. The amazing thing about their daily planner is it is quality, but it is at a really affordable price. This planner is $29, but I have a $5 off with the code AMANDASFAVORITES, and that $5 off is for every purchase at Kitlife and has unlimited use. So you can use it over and over with every purchase. And that makes this planner only $24, which is amazing to have a full year of a daily planner with this quality being only $24. So let's jump in. It comes with a sticker sheet and a pocket. And let's look at our specs and our daily page. This planner, like I mentioned, is $24. If you use my code with the $5 off, it is 68-pound paper. So they didn't want to make it too heavy because they have a lot of extras in their daily planner. I will show you a few of those, but to get the full walkthrough, you'll have to go down and watch the full video. So 68-pound paper equals 100 GSM. It's still really good paper, not a lot of bleed through. Let's look at that pen test first. You can see right when I turn that page, there's no bleed through at all. And really you can hardly see any ghosting. So it's like you're starting on a clean page. Let's look at the layout since we're here, and we'll go back to the specs. I picked this planner not only for the price, which just blows me away with the quality, but for the layout of the page. It's very different from most daily planners, and I think offers something completely different. So your daily page layout has the big 3, so you can have your top 3. Then you have 12 tick off to-do boxes, but you also have this entire side blank. So you could here be listing more to-dos. This could be a home to-do. This could be a work to-do. Or you can use these for to-dos, and you can use this for journaling. Or this can be for just notes for the day, like for phone calls if you need to take notes, or things you think of for like the next day. That can be a note section. I've seen many people use this planner for journaling. If you're using it for journaling or scripting out your day, you can go all the way across on the line and just use it completely all the way across as a full line, because the line in the middle is a really light gray. And I like that they made it light gray, which left it open to that. So there is just a lot of open room here to use however works for you. I also like that in this daily planner, half of your day is not time slots, but you do have a good amount of time slotted down here so that you can put appointments or time block your day from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. And I feel like the lines are long enough that you can divide it in half if you need to have half-hour slots to be able to see visually things on the half hour. You have a self-care line to remember to do something for yourself, a gratitude box, an activity box for movement, a meal plan box, and then a quote at the bottom of every page. You also have a good header at the top for any birthdays that you want to put up there or focus of the day. And these are their same colors that are on every daily page. And then this is a look at your weekend page. That is something I forgot to show you in the previous planners, you guys, because in all the previous planners, you got a full page for the weekend. In Whitney English, it's undated, so it was a full page. It just looked the same. ERIN CONDREN has added full pages to her weekends, so they look exactly the same, the full page weekends. And Plum Paper also has full page weekends, and they look exactly the same. So I didn't specifically show you those because the weekend pages look the same as the daily, and you get a full page in all 3 of those planners. But I should have mentioned that. In this one, your weekend is split. So you have a half page and you just have 13 lines for each day and one little self-care line at the bottom. Your holidays are noted at the top, or they would be at the top of this page. And then this is something interesting. You get a peek at the week with your weekend. So this is helpful in a daily planner, especially if you are not using a weekly planner in conjunction with it. If this is your only planner, I feel like this is so helpful. You can use it for your big appointments for next week. It could be charting out your workouts for the week. It could be meal planning for the week. I just feel like it's something really helpful to have in a dated daily planner, and for those not using a weekly planner. I talked about how there were a lot of extra pages in your Kitlife planner. You do have a monthly layout, of course, because it's dated, but you also have a lot of goal planning in here. You have a quarterly check-in here for just thinking about your goals. You have a welcome to page for every single month. Then you have kind of a dashboard page for every month where it's a monthly check-in, monthly goals, habits to support my monthly goals, monthly habit tracking, notes, and then some motivation to try new things, books to read, podcasts to listen to, plans to be social, healthy eating intentions, fitness and movement plans. And on each one of these, they give you a little tip or challenge to do each month that changes monthly with those different items. So that's just a quick look. If you're interested in this planner and want to see all the other extras that come in it, then definitely check out the full review video. The 2022 planners, like I said, will be coming out in mid-October, and I will have a full review up on my channel of those. When they come out, I will link that new video down in the description. So that is number 4, our Kitlife Daily Planner. Oh, and I should mention, Kitlife also comes with a band, which makes it very portable. This planner is 2 pounds, but because it doesn't have a hardcover on this one, it feels a little more lightweight to me than the planners with hardcovers. But like I said, their calendar years have typically come out with hardcovers. Number 5 of my top 5, last but not least, is Simplified Daily Planner. This is a planner that I myself used personally for about 4 years straight when I wanted to use a dated daily planner. So this planner has a little piece of my heart because I personally used it for so long. Let's jump in. This is a dated planner. So you do get monthly layouts. You get like 4 notes pages up front here, and you get her bucket list and simplicity challenge, some new routines pages, a full year at a glance view, and 2022 holidays there. Then you go into your daily pages. This planner weighs 1 pound, 13 ounces. It is $60. The cover is 7 by 9.25, but your pages are 6 by 8.75. Now this has thick 70-pound Mohawk paper. Mohawk paper, once again, is the same thing that's in ERIN CONDREN, that's in the Plum Paper, but they're all very different. This one is not as buttery and on the smooth side like Plum Paper, and it also doesn't have all the tooth that ERIN CONDREN has. I feel like this one's in the middle, and it is 70 pounds. So let's look at my pen test here. Here are all my pens on my pen test, and this is the way your page looks. You can see a little bit of ghosting on the 70-pound paper, but not much and nothing bleeding through. It's really nice paper to write on. Like I said, I use this planner for 4 years in a row for myself. I enjoyed being in it and enjoyed the paper. She chooses a different color for every day of the week, and it stays the same all throughout the entire planner. And then Saturday and Sunday share a page, and they are done horizontally. So Saturday, you still have room here where you could make that into your time slot page, but they don't put any times, and your to-do tick off boxes. Sunday has a big space for a happy memory from this week, and then where you could put time slots or to-dos. And then you only have a few to-dos because she has Sunday prep on every single Sunday. These are her 4 tasks that she puts on there to remind you to do for your Sunday prep. It says plan meals for the week ahead, tidy up for a clean slate on Monday, write tasks and appointments for the week, and fill your tank, enjoy what matters most. But that does take up, a chunk of your Sunday, and a chunk is taken up with a happy memory from this week. So just know if you're getting this planner that there is not a lot of room on Sundays compared to your other days. For your weekly pages, you have 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. And then you have to-do tick-off slots. Your tick-off slots are a tiny bit shorter than your time slots, as you can see here, just like by visually looking at them. Your time slots are about 2.5 inches, and your to-do tick-off lines are about 2.25 inches. You can definitely draw a line or dotted line down here if you need to visually see half-hour slots. There is enough room for that. And like it's called the Simplified Planner, it is simple. There are not a lot of boxes to fill in. There are not a lot of things to tick off. It's up to you to use the page how you wish, and they've left it very simple. You have a header at the top. Your holidays are written up there when you have a holiday. And then you have your to-dos, and you have your time slots, and you have your big note space at the bottom. Your color of the day is carried over to the word notes and my day and to-do. So you have a little bit of color carried over there. Let's go to all the specs. You have 16 to-do lines here. And I think we already went over all the other specs. So 16 to-do lines, and there are no other notes pages other than those 4 in the front in their daily planner. You have a full year in here though, and then you just end on the last day of the year. This is $60. I do have a $10 off link if it is your first time purchase with Simplified. I am also an affiliate with Simplified and have an affiliate link down there. Your planner also comes with a sticker sheet. All right, that wraps up the Simplified Daily Planner. And now we're going to go into our runner-ups. Now, honestly, this is a system I've used for my daily planning for quite a while now, and it's probably my number one because it's so versatile. It is using any plain notebook. I have used Planner Perfect TNs for my daily pages. She sells a plan book where you get a 2-page daily spread per day, and you can decorate it however you want. And you get a weekly spread in there too. And you get your monthly spread. This is her plan book. So it's kind of a blank notebook with a little bit of guidance. You have like 2 goals pages at the front, a month in review in the end, and you get a new book every month. That gives you 2 pages per day, and you get 1 page per weekend day. But it is up to you to go through and decorate and set it up. I have a whole Planner Perfect playlist if you're interested in this. She talks about the scripting method and uses that in her system. I have used the scripting method some, but I have also just used this for my daily pages like I am right now as simply my daily list. I love just being in this homey, comforting feeling book that I have decorated and thought about for the month, and starting a whole new book every month with a new theme going along with the season. And here's what my to-do list page looks right now. Actually, this is today. That was yesterday. So using any blank notebook, hers is kind of guided. And I mean, I have to list this as Planner Perfect because this is a daily planner. So I am going to say Planner Perfect is my number one runner-up. And honestly, it would have been in my top 5. But this year, I really tried to stay with conventional daily planners in my top 5 because that's what I feel like people come to this video for. But this is truly my personal favorite daily planner right now. That is the Planner Perfect. I do have 20% off with code Amanda20. Only one-time use, but you don't have to be a first-time customer, but one-time use, and excludes her leather. If you're interested, I will link my whole Planner Perfect playlist down there, and I have a Planner Perfect 101 video kind of introducing you to the whole system and what she offers. But along with this, I have to mention that using any little notebook, this Becky Higgins one has been one that I have used for quite a long time for my daily list. I love this little notebook. I will link it down below. I have no affiliate link or discount with Becky Higgins, but I love her light gray lines and the simplicity and the paper in here. It just works so great for my daily notebook. So when I'm not doing a daily list in my Planner Perfect, I have been in here for quite long amounts of time. This is just one of the notebooks I filled up from Becky Higgins. There are so many great notebooks out there. JM Planning Essentials sells a very similar one, and she calls it her daily planner. It's undated, and it has 100-pound Mohawk paper. These are all going to make an appearance in my top 5 notebooks video. So I'm going to have a top 5 notebooks video this year, which I have not had in previous years. So I'm not going to go into, I have other notebooks I love too, but I just want to say a blank notebook can often make such an amazing daily planner as long as you're using a weekly planner, or if you're using digital planning and you don't need it for the dates, although the Planner Perfect plan book does come with your dates. But just using any bullet journal, any blank notebook, you can turn it into your daily planner, into your daily list. And it's just so versatile because it's not dated, and then you can set it aside and you don't lose any space in it. And I personally just love that since I have a weekly planner and I just don't need a daily dated planner right now. Using any notebook, and Planner Perfect happens to be my favorite right now, is such a great daily planner. Using any notebook and using it kind of bullet journal style or just notebook list style like I do makes an amazing, versatile daily planner. If you're not even sure if you need a daily planner, just pick up a little notebook at Target and try it out along with your weekly planner and see if you like having a separate place for a daily list. All right, number 2 on my runner-up list is Day Designer. We're going to move a little more quickly through the runner-ups because I like to try to keep these videos short and sweet. But Day Designer has 2 size options for you in their daily planner. They're mini and they're original. I just wanted to show you the size difference. I do have a YouTube video comparing the size difference if you want to see the pages next to each other. Let's look at the specs of these pages. I love the way the insides are lined in beautiful colors that match the covers. They also come with 2 gold foiled sticker sheets. They also come with a bookmark. So they come with a lot of extras. You have 17 to-do list slots here, and the original weighs 2 pounds, 8 ounces. The sizes here are 9 by 9.75, the original, and the page is 7.3 by 9.5. The weight is 2.5 pounds on the original. The weight on the mini is 1.7 pounds. So the original is a pretty hefty book. The page on the mini is 6 by 8.1. Your price on the original is $59. On the mini is $49. Day Designer uses 68-pound paper, 100 GSM. Here is my pen test. So they are the 68-pound paper, which is the same as the Kitlife, even though they're not the same paper. And you can see nothing bleeding through, really hardly see anything showing through at all. Here is your page layout, which is a little bit different in the mini because you have different times. In the mini, you have 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and you would have to draw a line for half-hour slots. In the original, you have 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. and plenty of room to draw lines for half-hour slots. In the mini, you have 13 to-do list lines versus 17 in the original. In each one of these, though, the page layout is the same. Let's look at a weekday before we look at Saturday and Sunday in here. You have a today's top 3, and then you have these boxes: do, dinner, dollars, and don't forget, for you to use as you see fit. Those are places to check in every day for those things. There is a quote at the top of every day, and the date is written pretty small, but you do have a little header. You don't have any color throughout your pages. It is just light gray for you to add any color that you want or highlighters that you want. You have today in your original is from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. And then you have 17, yes, to-do list lines, a little note space at the bottom, and a little space for a daily gratitude. So that is your Day Designer. I do not have a discount code. I do have an affiliate link down in the description, and I do have all these full review videos linked down there for you guys. All right, number 3 in the daily runner-ups is the Ashley Shelly Daily Planner. Ashley Shelly has been in business for several years, but she has been doing weekly planners and many other notebook products and budget notebooks, but this is her very first daily planner. And I'm excited to say it made it into my top 5 video. I think it's a really unique layout and design. Ashley Shelly comes with a sticker sheet and a zipper bag. And I just did a full review video because Ashley Shelly just launched. And so I have a special launch code to share with you. It is 15% off with code AMANDA15 off any of Ashley's 2022 planners or monthly notebook planners. That code expires on September 30th, 2021. And this daily planner is $56.95. It has 68-pound paper. So we've seen that in many of the planners in the Kitlife, in the Day Designer, and then Simplified is 70-pound paper, so very close to that. So many of the daily planners do go with that to make it a little bit more lightweight and be able to fit in all their pages for those companies that like to put in some extra pages besides just your daily page. This weighs 2 pounds. It's a 6x9 page, and you have the O-ring binding, which several of the others have too. You have 12 to-do lines, and then this is what is interesting. You can write in your own times here. So she has left, let's find a blank page to show you that's not a weekend, your time slots completely open so that you can just list the few appointments you have that day and they'll stand out and leave the rest blank. Or you can time block your day in any way you choose there. So you might not fill up every line, but you might say like from 8 to 10:30 is this, from 10:30 to 12:30 is this. You might time block in that way. Also, it just gives you the option to start your day and end your day whenever you wish. So that if you need a really early start, or if you're someone who has a later start and needs to go later at night, it gives you that flexibility. But those double dots are in there for your times. So if you wanted to use this for a separate to-do list, you would just probably draw a little square in there. That's my thought, at least, of how I would use it if I was using it for a to-do list. If you wanted to have like a work to do and a home to do and you didn't want time slots, you could draw in boxes there and just use it as a tick off box or put mild liner in there. So that's a flexible option also. Without the times there, it kind of leaves that open. You have 3 boxes down here, which are her 3 different colors. These are all her signature colors on her page, which rotate throughout your months and your tabs. The only color that is not on the page of her 4 colors is the navy. So you have a dusty purple, you have a periwinkle, and you have an aqua. And those are her colors for her color scheme, and it is the same on every page throughout. You have her special little fonts up there she's chosen. I like the look of them, and a little heart, which is like her symbol on her planners. Her tagline is create your best days. So for these 3 boxes, there are so many things you could do with that. She said she made them the standard size. The header is a standard size header sticker box, the standard half size boxes for stickers, so that if you are someone who loves to use those sticker kits, they should all fit in these boxes. So you could either decorate them with stickers, you could use them for your breakfast, lunch, dinner, you could use them for just your workout, your dinner and your gratitude. So whatever 3 things maybe you want to track every day or certain habits, you could have those there if you didn't need them for your meals. I just think it's a really unique page layout with those 3 boxes, and then a lined note section at the bottom to take notes. I always like a note section in a daily planner. Another unique thing about Ashley's planner is she has perforated corner tabs here. I've already torn off a good chunk to show you. So every day you can tear off your little perforated tab, which is really easy to tear off, and then easily turn to the exact page you're on without having to have a bookmark or anything stuck in there. So that is a nice system. Her planner comes with all her same pages that are in her weekly planner, such as favorite meal ideas, a look at the year ahead, holidays, and yearly overview. And your monthly spreads are lined. Many people love that. It helps you write neater. It helps you fit more on your monthly boxes there. And each month rotates through her 4 signature colors. So aqua, dusty purple, periwinkle, and navy. And then you start again. So that is the Ashley Shelly Daily Planner, which has just launched this year for the first time. Number 4 in our runner-ups for our top 5 dailies is Passion Planner. You guys, I just think Passion Planner has amazing planners for great prices, and I have used their daily myself some. Although I would like the lines to be a little bit bigger, I think it's a great layout. I'm just someone who tends to write big. I'm also someone who tends to not like a lot of boxes on my pages or not be told what to write in my boxes. But for some reason, I have enjoyed using this planner off and on. I tried to play in each one of the planners before my top 5 video. Even though I've played in almost all these planners that I've reviewed, I tried to remind myself, refresh about them. And this was one that I really enjoyed jumping back in for a few days. Passion Planner Daily is $35 for a color cover. It is $30 for a black cover. You have 80 pound, 120 GSM, amazing paper. It's smooth, but not as buttery, slick feeling like Plum Paper. So it is smooth though, without really any tooth to it. You have 4 monthly layouts up front, even though it is an undated daily, and you have a lot of goal planning up front too. Passion Planner is known for that. So 4 blank monthly layouts for you, and a lot of dividing up personal projects, work projects, their goal planning that they are known for in their weekly and their daily planners. That's all in my full review videos. This one has 93 daily pages, so it will last you for 3 months, but you get those 4 monthly layouts for pre-planning and looking ahead. It's an A5 size. It only weighs 16 ounces. And I just think for the price, it's so portable, and you get 2 pages per day. If you're someone who likes all those boxes to fill in and guidance on a daily planner, this is a great one that's also affordable and has amazing paper. I do have a first-time buyer code down in the description for Passion Planner. You have to click on that link. It starts at 5 a.m. and goes all the way till 11 p.m. with half-hour slot. Someone who has a lot of appointments or really needs to time block out their entire day, you have that. But I like how your time slots are slimmer. They are a slim part of the page so that you have more room for to-dos. And that's the way I prefer my time slots. You write in the date and circle the day of the week. You have a today's focus. And then my game changer goal. I really liked that when I was testing it out, because I don't necessarily call it my game changer goal, but for me, it was those top 3 things that I just had to get done that day. And they would be a game changer in my life if I did or didn't get them done. So my top 3, and then divides out personal and work to-dos. Free space to grow. So here I'd be listing out things like I needed my kids to do, or if I need to check in with my husband with something. Self-maintenance, I didn't really fill that out. I like the best thing that happened. So my self-maintenance is usually like yoga right now. Today I learned, and today in 1 word, and then circle your mood. You can or cannot fill those out, but I think they're really good things. And if you're working on being intentional about your life and or goal setting or trying to take good care of yourself, those are great things. And then you have their space of infinite possibility, just a full dot grid page, which I love having along with your guided daily page. I like having a free space for me to also just make free flow lists or notes for the next day or notes on a phone call. I love having all that free open space. That is also something I love about using my Planner Perfect, because it's 2 pages per day. And so it gives me room for some structure and some room for just free space. So this is the Passion Planner Daily. It is so portable, so lightweight. It comes with an accordion pocket at the back, really nice material accordion pocket that matches your cover. Your band always matches your cover. It's so portable. Passion Planner Weekly is always the first planner I recommend when asked for a high school or college student. And if that high school or college student needs in-depth planning like daily, then I always recommend the daily. So Passion Planner is just my number 1 for high school or college students. Although generally I say start with the weekly. It goes in a backpack so nicely with no coil. It's just a great planner. And then last, to wrap us up of our runner-ups, number 5, but certainly not least, is Amplify Planner. I do not have one in date because that's my fault. I did not write to them in time to get one sent to me for this video. I'm really excited to share it because I think it's a lesser known planner, and I think it's a really unique one. Something that they have that none of these other daily planners have is you get a monthly spread with lines, with habit tracking. You get a weekly spread, a weekly horizontal spread in here. This planner is a quarterly daily planner. Okay, so you have to buy one for every quarter. The paper is amazing, 80-pound paper. It's more in line with almost being as smooth and buttery as Plum Paper, but maybe just not quite as buttery, but it does feel like kind of like butter and silk. It's a very smooth paper. It's bright white, 80-pound. Your tabs are massive since you only have 3 months in here. So it makes it really easy to flip to your months. And then they have a notes tab too, to be able to find your notes section easily. This is amazing because you are getting your monthly spreads, full weekly spreads, you guys, and full daily spreads, and a notes page, a dot grid notes page for every week. So after your weekly spread, you get a dot grid note page, and then you start in on your daily page. You have 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. slots in half-hour increments. So if you're someone, once again, who needs all those times, then you have today's priorities. You have 3. You have 4 daily habits. You have a long list for work tasks, a shorter list for personal tasks, and then you have 4 shaded boxes to use however you choose. That could be for habits you want to check in on. It could literally be for like dinner, gratitude, your workout, your kids' work schedule, whatever you need every day, those 4 boxes to be. For me, one would probably be like Instagram, and they already have 4 daily habits up here, so I don't even need one of those boxes for that. It could be breakfast, lunch, and dinner if you're keeping track of like food, and then something else, your workout. You have a dot grid note section at the bottom. These are made in the USA. It weighs only 1 pound since it's done quarterly. But on my scale, it came out 1 pound, 4 ounces. So that's what their website said. They also offer an undated version, which I think is amazing to be able to try it out. They also have a free downloadable page to try it out. I did not mention that Passion Planner also has a free page download to try it out. So does Whitney English. I think Plum Paper may or may not have, but those are the companies that I know of that have the free downloadable page to try them out. Always check companies out for that before you purchase, because many of them do have a free page you can download and try like a whole week or 2 and give it a try before you purchase. It really is amazing paper. I have tried it out for a few days. The one thing that just for me personally, I like a little bit bigger lines. I write bigger. I'm someone who writes bigger. And since you have a big page here, I would prefer my lines to be a little bit bigger. I feel the same about Passion Planner, and I don't know if I said that. So I would tend to maybe put my to-dos on every other line just because I like that spacing in there. And they give you enough room where actually I could do that. So it is possible for me to use this one. Let's make sure we went over all the specs. The page is 7 by 10 inches, which is a really good size page for you to have. You do have a little header space there for the day, which I didn't mention, and your date written really big. I love the 2 ladies who started this company, that they were just 2 good friends. And Chelsea from Chelsea Brown Designs, who is a big sticker shop. How I got to know her was first, she was a big sticker shop for Passion Planner. And I did a review of some of her stickers in one of my YouTube videos with Passion Planner. And her and one of her best friends designed this planner together. Every quarter, they come out with different color covers. These are really thick coated covers. You could spill anything on them and they would be fine. They're super thin because they're only a quarter. So I actually think this would work for college perfectly because it can easily go into a bag. It's a great small coil that won't snag on everything, a complete spiral coil. I just love this planner option. I don't have an affiliate link or a discount code with Amplify. If you loved any of these planners, definitely go and check out my full review videos to get more information. Those are all linked down below, as well as the discount codes and affiliate links. All right, guys, that wraps up my top 5 daily planners and my 5 runner-ups for 2022. I always love sharing this video with you. If you loved any of these planners, definitely go check out the full review videos that are linked down in the description there. I spent a lot of time putting all those links there for you. And all the discount codes are linked, as well as my affiliate links if you are making a purchase. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. I would love to hear all your thoughts down below in the comments. I always love to hear what is your favorite daily planner, or what favorite daily planner are you using right now? And let me know if any of these planners piqued your interest. If now one of these is going on your to look at list and to consider, I would love to hear that too. Thanks for watching, guys. I truly value your time and I'm grateful you spent some of it with me. Take care of yourselves, take care of others, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.